If you want to add and subtract fractions with common denominators, let's look at that geometrically and then we will look at it arithmetically. So if I look at 1/3 plus 2/3, I see that both of my denominators are the number 3. So let's look at that graphically or geometrically. 1/3, so I've got this first figure and I'm going to shade 1/3 of it. And we'll pretend like an equivalent size figure and shade 2/3 of it. How many thirds do we have all together? 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 thirds. This right here is equal to 3 thirds. Now, don't forget, you should always reduce your fractions. 3 over 3, obviously, both of those are divisible by the number 3. So if I divide both my numerator and my denominator by the number 3, each of them I end up with 1 over 1, which is just 1. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And hopefully you can kind of see that if you look at that with this picture right here. You could have taken this 1 unit and moved it down here, and then you'd have 1 full shaded region. 5/6 plus 5/6. So in our first figure, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shaded regions, 5/6. And then I have 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6. So both of those figures represent 5/6. Well, how many do we have all together? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So altogether, we have, of course, 10/6. And here's another example of us needing to simplify our fraction. 10 divided by 6 does not go evenly, but 10 and 6 are both divisible by the number 2. So if I divide the number 10 by 2, I end up with a 5. If I divide the number 6 by 2, I end up with a number 3. So this, of course, is equivalent to 5 thirds. Now that's how you would do that with a picture, if you wanted to do that geometrically. But another way that you can solve this problem is, of course, to look at it mathematically, or just have a little trick here. Sorry, let me find my eraser. There we go. Okay, so 1/3 plus 2/3. If you don't want to take the time to draw out the picture, as long as you have a common denominator, all that you need to do is add your fractions together. 1/3 plus 2/3, that ends up giving us 3 thirds. And again, we know 3 divided by 3 is just 1. For our second example down here, we had 5/6 plus 5/6. Instead of having to draw out the entire picture, because I see that we have a common denominator in each of our fractions, I can just combine our numerators. 5 plus 5 is 10. That's where we get 10/6, which of course reduces to 5 thirds. So it's pretty simple to add and subtract. You would subtract in the same manner. As long as you've got a common denominator, you can do that quite